Hello, everyone. If anyone can see me right now, this is supposedly my first live broadcast for my YouTube sequencing, and I hope there's some of you out there who's seen me do this. I'm willing to talk about whatever you guys feel like we should like input and such, but it's mainly on behalf of my Leviathan universe because I want to provide for them. I'm sorry I I hope I'm not the only person here saying this to an empty crowd, which is the absence of a crowd, if that makes any sense. I just hope I'm doing this correctly. Um, is anyone out there? And and if so, can you send some texts and such because I don't want to be this is my first time doing this, and I hope I'm doing it correctly, and I apologize in advance if I don't. I'm just trying to make this work. My Leviathan universe is quite fluent in data, and this would hopefully be my first time introducing my Levitt's paradigm onto my podcast. Like, it just depends on whether or not, um, whether or not people are able to hear me right now and such. And I hope I'm not making a court gesture out of myself. I just hope I'm doing this correctly. You know what I'm saying? Hello? Just bear with me. I think I have to send some data transmissions or something. Just bear with me. I'm going as fluently as I can. Just wait. I'm live right now. Trying to make this work, and I apologize in advance if it's not working properly and such. Hello to anyone who's seen this. I hope there isn't any struggles. And I also hope I'm not loitering because I'm just trying to make things work. I just barely posted a video on my no, not the video, a post on my Facebook saying that I'm right now live and I just hope I'm doing things correctly, you know? I apologize in advance. Um, is there anyone out there who's seeing me right now? I'm sorry. Trying to make this work. Well, how about I just try my best to make this work? Like, for example, I have a bunch of different themes on my Levitt's paradigm. So far, I have 14,000 plus creations, and that's just for the characters and creatures. Mm-hmm. Desperation, the dessert creamer, the Devon of Valentine's, Devanadon, the exercise, the Ollie, the spiritual, the dimensional billionaire. Hand. Anyone out there? How about this? I'll try to make an interconnection between here and Facebook and I hope I'm doing this correctly. I apologize in advance. I hope I'm doing this correctly. Now. Hello? Is anyone there right now? Because I'm literally in the middle of trying. I am now, literally just now, trying to do a live broadcast between between my podcast and here in Facebook and such, and I hope I'm doing this all correctly. Is anyone out there? I hope I'm doing this correctly. Hey, Oliver, how's your time so far? I'm sorry if you are busy with something right now. It's just I literally started both of my live broadcasts literally in the past time span of 5 minutes. Actually, 7 minutes and 16 seconds. So I hope you're doing fine right now, Oliver. How's family doing? Um, I see your post. Is there any chance that you could hear me? Because I hope I'm not screwing myself over or anything. I am trying to make the change right now. I'm trying to make things work. How's your time so far? Yeah, working your life away. Well, in a sense, same here. And is there any chance? Yeah. Thanks. Is there any chance that you could tell other people on Facebook and such that I'm currently live, so that way don't make a court gesture out of myself? Because what's the point of making a statement if there's no one here to hear the statement? Does that make any sense to you? Um, And if you want, if you have any questions about my Leviathan universe, you don't have to have any questions and such, as long as, as long as there's some level of satisfaction, and I hope I'm doing this correctly. Um, there are two people watching right now. Okay, who are those people? Is one of them you? I apologize. I keep getting this thing about frames per second or something. I apologize in advance. Plus, this video gets saved after you. Yeah. Let's just hope that I don't screw myself over, since this is my second time on Facebook, but the first time of both YouTube and doing both of them at the same time. And I hope I don't screw myself over. Do you by chance have any questions about my Leviathan universe? You don't have to. It's your choice. Um, I honestly have no idea how to change the frames per second. To be honest, let me see if. Yeah, looks good on our end. Good to into the announcement. Um, I am planning, like, this is the very first time that I'll introduce my Levitt's paradigm onto a live broadcast of any manifestation, and I hope that there are people who are willing to learn more about my creations through the Levitz paradigm. All I have to do is basically pick a number between 2 and 14,846, because 14,845 is so far how many characters I have as of right now, but it's not the definite amount of them and such. Does that make any sense to you, Oliver? And thank you for answering to me. I just hope that there are more people than just you, because I hope I don't screw myself over, if that makes any sense. And do you, by chance, have any desire to check out my Levitt's paradigm? I hope there isn't any controversy or anything like that. Sorry if I sound a bit hyper and such. I'm just trying to make this work. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Uncle Glenn. How's your time so far? In case you didn't hear, this is my first live broadcast on my YouTube, and my first live broadcast on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. And it's basically going to be about my creations. I thought of and Levick, a lot of people group starts. Yeah, yeah, I just hope I'm doing this correctly. What do you mean by the political realm? Like, what can you expound on that? Because the Levitt's paradigm is basically, as of right now, the main source for my creations. And I have like 14,845 plus creations. Like, as we speak, it's that number right now. And and if you guys want, you could just choose a number between 2 and 14,846, and I will at least try to calculate the characters and creatures to you guys, but only if it's fine with you. This is my first time, and I have to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, yeah, it's inadvertent circumstances, Oliver. I apologize if it's a bad idea. It's just literally, um, I don't know about monsters per se, but I will tell you about a number 3 representation. So basically, it's a character. Her name is literally a dollar sign. Real name, Dolly Cash. Height, 6 feet 1 inch. Weight, 106 pounds. Status hero. Base mobile. Intelligence, 3.5 brains. Behavior, willful and protective. Lethality during a fight or threatened. Weaknesses, fire, water, and damage. She's literally made of money, and she's also capable of martial arts. No weapons, deep green eyes, 2 eyes, deep green colored hair, like short bob, very scruffy. She doesn't wear any particular clothes, like she just wears whatever she feels is necessary. Team solitary or partners, like just whatever and such. She's an otherworldly entity, meaning she's an alien or an extraterrestrial. Beauty level average, meaning she has average levels of beauty. Special features, her genetic powers. She is capable of transport by walking and with powers. In terms of occupation, she's an intergalactic trillionaire and a rival of Value. And as far as I know, Value is Leviathan universe equivalent of the Legend of King Midas. Friends, heroes, enemies, villains, inspiration, money. That is the number 3 theme that I introduced, Uncle Glenn. And thank you for asking. I hope that was satisfactory, and I hope I wasn't overdoing it or anything. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 is literally, bear with me. Number 2 is exclamation point, which is literally her name. Real name, Quenda Gnomes. Height 6'1", weight 181 pounds. Status hero, base mobile, intelligence 3.5 brains, behavior creative and sneaky. Lethality during a fight or threatened. Weaknesses, having others being aware of her powers. and cosmic forces. She has the power to make anything random happen, no matter how exaggerated it might be. Weapons, none. She has deep brown eyes, two eyes, brownish blonde hair in a short bob, and it's wavy in style. She doesn't wear any particular clothes, she just wears whatever she feels like wearing. Being solitary or partner, species former human, she used to be a normal person until she ended up losing her humanity by developing that attribute. She has average level in beauty level, you know. Her special features are her genetic powers, her transportation is walking or with her powers, occupation, protector of innocence, and an ally of Madame Shear, the very first anything I've made in my Leviathan universe. Friends, heroes, enemies, villains, inspiration, the Quiz, which is a member of the DC Comics Brotherhood of Dada, who has every power never thought of. And the quiz is the inspiration for exclamation point and question mark. And as far as I know, they're like sisters, I think. Like question mark has every power never thought of, while Quenda has the power to make anything random happen, no matter how exaggerated and such. Um, I hope those are interesting characters for you guys. I hope I've been doing this correctly. Thank you for asking for the sequencing, Oliver and Uncle Glenn. Is there anyone out there that likes to see more of this sequence? And I hope I'm doing this correctly. Anything as of right now? Because I got plenty. And I hope I'm doing this correctly. Thank you for the suggestions, Uncle Glenn. Thank you for tagging along, and same for you, Oliver. I just hope I'm doing this all correctly. And I just, you know, I just hope I'm doing this right. And is there anything else work? So gotta keep going. Remember, keep the live videos short and sweet. People like short videos right to the point. Well, I'm doing all that I can, Oliver. I apologize in advance. I hope you enjoy your work and such, and I hope I'm not distracting you from your work, whatever it happens to be. And thank you for tagging along, Uncle Glenn. Is there a chance that you could invite more people, like to see this live broadcast? I apologize if not, and I don't mind it. Like I just like to have the feeling like I'm doing the sequence correctly, since this is figuratively my first time on behalf of YouTube, on behalf of both of them at the same time. Um, this is my second time in terms of Facebook, which I guess you're already doing. Yeah, I'm doing as much as I can, Oliver. Thank you. And tell Kate Taylor and Lainey I said hi, and I hope I could see you guys at some point in the future. And thank you in advance for all the sequencing and such. So, do you by chance have any answers to say, Uncle Glenn? I could wait. I'm just trying to make this work. And how daily life is. Hello, Uncle Glenn. I hope you're not busy with your own thing as well, because I apologize if I'm distracting you from your thing. Yeah, yeah. I miss you too, Oliver. I just hope I would do this correctly. I hope I'm doing this correctly on behalf of Ames in Summer, which I apologize if it's not the right system. I'm just trying to do this correctly, and I apologize in advance. Um, Uncle Glenn, hello. I hope you're doing a fine time right now. Is there anything else you'd like to hear about? Hello? Anyone? I hope I'm doing this correctly. So far, just one viewer, 110, stream metrics. I apologize in advance. Hello? Good. Hello? I just hope I'm doing this correctly. I'm an hour and 14 minutes in. Really that much? Wow. I hope I'm doing this all correctly. And everyone in United Kingdom right now, thank you for the consideration. I hopefully this doesn't sputter and fizzle out because I have to do something correctly, and I apologize if I just fail at it. Is there anything else you guys like to hear about? Because I'm down to 0 viewers. Question graphics distribution. Hope I'm doing this correctly, and I apologize in advance. Headed ham. I'm just gonna end this live video on behalf of Facebook and see if I could change it to more than just Ames in summer. For everyone who at least was hearing me as of so far on Facebook, I thank you and such. Headed ham. I am still streaming live through YouTube, and I hope I'm doing this correctly. Post on timeline. I hope you guys, whoever's watching, consider this as a form of satisfaction. It's actually 23 minutes and 45 seconds. Hello, everyone. If there's anyone out there, hello. I hope I'm doing this correctly, and I apologize if not. It's not even my intention if it goes downhill. Hope you guys enjoy your time and such. I hope that there are things in proper symmetry. Well, I think right now I'm by myself. I am an idiot. I'd like to show more of myself to the public and all of you guys in order to get some aspect of social condition and such. I just hope I didn't screw myself over. Blast it. What's even the point? Crap. If there's anyone who sees this as we speak, or at some point in the future, I hope that I didn't screw myself over with this live broadcast. And I hope it's not a Dudley. I'm just trying to do this correctly, you know. I'm born high functioning autistic, obsessed with fiction, and I'm planning to make my own creative universe like the late Stanley did for his. If there's no one hearing me as we speak, then I apologize for being a waste. I just hope at some point in the future, if anyone finds this video, there would be some level of satisfaction. I just hope I didn't make a complete court gesture out of myself. Well, in terms of future aspects and such, I apologize, and I just hope I'm doing this correctly. I hope you guys enjoy your time, enjoy your life and such. And transmission.